happy Fanagar to you.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to help the show as best I can. This is my favorite DC podcast now that the dreaming is over.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you.
You can actively help the show. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were beyond help.
Welcome, residents, to the Dr. DC podcast. My name is producer Richard, and across from me / next to me is the doctor himself.
Hello.
Could be either. Who knows?
I mean, it's definitely next to you.
I'll never tell. Each week we talk about the weird and wonderful world of DC while fielding questions from listeners like you. But not you, but you.
Listeners like some of you.
Yeah. A select few of you.
The cream of the crop.
That's right. Speaking of the cream of the crop, today we are joined by host of Insert Credit and DC Comics columnist and trivia master, Alex Jaffe.
Happy Fanagar, everybody!
Woo! Yay! Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, yeah.
Every year for Fanagar, we kick it off with our who would win in a fight episode. The thing that we sometimes answer on random episodes, but generally try to steer away from. And big dummy that I am, did not think immediately to tap you for that. But thank you for getting in the comments, because
sliding into our DMs.
You are the who would win guy.
Yeah, that's what I do. Last year, DC ran this event for DC Universe, now DC Universe Infinite, called Meta Madhouse, which was this sort of bracket style fighting tournament where users would vote on who they think would win in a fight. Naturally, this would usually devolve into popularity contests, but to help steer that away, I wrote an article before every single one of the 64 matchups, and a professional opinion of based on, let's take in all the factors of everything these characters have done and who they are and who would actually realistically win this one.
Right.
And I was basically DC's official who would win in a fight correspondent for all of March 2020.
Well, you are woefully overprepared for this. We're just this guy's got thick thighs. I bet he'd crush him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last year we were like, I don't know, plants are better, Swamp Thing wins. We were like...
To be fair, Swamp Thing does usually win.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I can't wait to check out of this episode.
Someone one year, I do remember this. I don't remember what year it was. Came up with, they were like, instead of saying Reverse Flash, they came up with negative Swamp Thing. So we first had to figure out what that was and then decide if they would win their fight.
That's Man Thing.
Oh shit, really? I know nothing about Marvel.
That's gonna be our next podcast.
I've overcommitted my brain to DC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who's Spider-Man? Never heard of him.
But before we get into the fights, I actually have a few pieces of news today.
What is the news? That we are Canadian Podcast Award winners. By the way, at the time of recording, we do not know. I'm just very confident.
But
absolutely confident. I mean, it's who else could it be?
It's
the other four nominees.
We're a shoo-in. I mean, we're also one of the other four, but
in that one, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but I mean, there's no possible way it could be anybody
There
else.
is no alternate timeline. There's no hyper time reality or parallel universe in which we are not Canadian Podcast.
You guys are setting yourself up for a real Dewey defeat.
No way. No possible way.
I will not have to eat any crow.
I'll say it right
from
now.
this level of confidence.
I'll say it right now. If we don't win, #sweet release.
Oh my God, it's happening during Fanagar.
Yeah, that's what's
during
happening.
Fan Appreciation Month.
Yeah,
we finally give them what they want,
which is going to be really grim because we're going to find out, and then we have all those episodes that are going to be of us saying that we won.
Yeah, we've recorded a bunch of episodes in advance, so if we don't win, there's going to be 7 episodes. It's
going to be the grim
of us bragging about winning
after we killed ourselves. The ghost of us is going to just live on, echoing through the chambers of podcasts.
So what's the news?
A few pieces of news today. One, I just wanted to hear what Alex thinks about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Infinite Frontier miniseries coming this June.
Have we not talked about Infinite Frontier
Not
yet?
well. This was new, so no.
Okay.
And if we have, not recently.
Nice.
Nailed it.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see Alan Scott in a more prominent role. DC's
Definitely.
some cool stuff with him since the Green Lantern 80th special, especially under James Tynion et al. I was lucky enough to get a preview of the DC Pride issue coming up, which should be out.
Oh,
by the
nice.
time you hear this. Alan Scott's got a great story in there. I'm interested in seeing what's going on with Roy Harper. The whole thing with him being alive again is kind of a mystery. Yeah. I'm excited.
This is
to
also
work with.
President Superman.
Well,
Yeah.
President Superman. We're getting Jade.
We're getting Jade. We're getting Obsidian.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're getting some characters that
a lot of characters we haven't seen in a while.
I'm looking forward to it. Plus, your boy loves a story about how the universe works. And
Yeah.
so if this is a story that gives me rules and possibly a diagram, then I'm in, baby.
Oh, don't worry. They got that multiversity map in the preview panels.
I did see that. I can't.
What a tease.
There was a moment where I was like, this is only for me, back in Dark Knight's Metal, where they're all kind of gathered around a table and Kendra Saunders has the map of the multiverse, and then
they flip it around.
He just flips it over and goes, that's where the dark multiverse is. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And I was like,
yes. Moments this podcast was made for.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the only fans you subscribe to.
Yeah, exactly. Very excited for this Infinite Frontier series.
Yeah,
It's going to be dope.
I'm looking forward to that as well. Next. Oh, of course. How could we go a week without some sort of Batman-related content?
What are you talking
Especially
about?
Joker.
There's only like 14 Batman titles.
Well, don't worry, because this is a Joker one. That's right. DC announces
right.
new Joker series. The Joker presents a puzzle box.
Yeah. I will admit that I did see this in the solicitations, but I skipped past it because I was looking for other things.
It's an interesting idea. It's a Batman story that's actually a mystery that you can solve if you try to read along with it.
Oh, I
The
like
whole
that.
idea is like, let's actually do a detective story. And
I like that.
I mean, the Joker's name is on it because people will buy a thing if the Joker's name is on it.
Fair.
But it's a cool concept and not something we've seen a lot of in the comic line before.
I like that idea a lot. And actually, in the vein of things that like might be easy to write off if you're tired of Batman, but also sound cool, that Batman the World thing that's coming up, where they're getting like creative teams from all around the world to write Batman stories set in their nations, like set in their cultures and stuff.
Oh, fuck.
It sounds dope as hell. So cool.
Yeah, I love that. I also love a book that's like more it takes you. It's like one level like meta where it's like, oh, like this the story itself is a mystery.
Yeah.
Like that Action Comics that I read last night for the Bizarro one, and it was written backwards.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like going through it, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. These numbers are decreasing. Wait, nope.
Yeah.
It was cool. But I mean, I wish that I had known going in because I would have read it backwards.
Sure,
but I was like, this seems like out of order.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But yeah,
that puzzle box one does that's a cool idea. I don't think I realized that's what it was. Yeah.
That makes it cooler.
Yeah.
Last piece of news, something I'm really excited about. Battle of the Last Sons, Superman vs. Lobo coming this August.
Right. Yeah, this is a Black Label series, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Tim Seeley, who's having a real moment right now. Seeley's writing that Robbins pitch, which is blowing up the round Robbins vote, which I'm sure you've talked about here.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing that King Shark series.
His artwork style is so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's doing this.
It's almost like a Lemire-esque.
Well, yeah.
Isn't Mirka Andolfo doing the art for that?
Art.
Yeah, it's Sarah Beatty and Mirka Andolfo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Tim Seeley and Sarah Beatty worked together on that Money Shot comic and stuff like that. Yeah.
Someone made that video about me into a comic?
I mean, it's not a play on word. That is like, it's a sexy comic. Yeah.
Oh.
So we can expect a lot of sexy fun times from Lobo in this one.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of fun. Lobo. I think Lobo's having a bit of a moment too, because there's also that Crush on Lobo
Crush on Lobo,
series
sure.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lobo got that. He got hit to his spotlight in the Infinite Hour Extreme during Death Metal, and we got the Batman Who Frags and stuff in there. And I love that. I love me some Lobo.
Speaking of, is he listed as part of this group today?
Yes.
Oh shit.
The Batman Who Frags was submitted for Fight Night.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm very excited about that.
Let's see how that could-
Let's find out, because that's the end of the news.
holy shit. So, you all listening submitted fighters, just like last year.
And if you didn't, stop listening.
Yeah, stop listening. Go back in time. Submit fighters.
Review us.
Come back. Re-download the episode. Now listen.
Yeah.
We're going to randomize the fighters. We're going to see who's pitted against each other. We've got our expert here in the form of Alex Jaffe.
Yes.
We've got our insane opinions in the form of us, and we're going to try and we're going to see who wins. And because there's three of us, we can make like definitive rulings.
Ooh. That's
So
true.
you need an odd number of judges. We have a triumvirate here.
Yeah, exactly.
We are an odd group of judges.
Let's do it.
All right, let's spin the wheel. I'm using the Tiny Decisions app if anybody's
Okay.
curious.
Well, let's do it.
Prove the validity of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
All right, and hit it. And first one, our first contestant, first in the ring. Holy shit.
The Batman Who Frags. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
All right.
The Batman Who Frags.
Why don't we give our listeners a little bit of background on who the Batman Who Frags is?
Love this.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Do you want to take it?
Well, from what I understand, the Batman Who Frags is one of many Batmen from the Dark Multiverse who are basically a fusion of Batman and some other character.
Yeah.
In this case, BWF is a Batman who injected himself with Zarnian DNA to get their powers. But instead of just getting their powers, he also got Lobo's personality. So it's basically a Lobo with all of Batman's experience and resources.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a bad bat stitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he use that?
I actually don't remember if they did. They should have.
Because that would be bad if they didn't.
Yeah, no. So
would
he's
be
got all
bad.
of Lobo's healing, his insane strength, all that stuff. The tactical mind of Batman, but also the bad attitude of Lobo, which
I
is
like that.
I liked all of the Batman fusions in Dark Knight's Metal.
Yeah.
I got a little tired of it during Death Metal, but I will say the Batman Who Frags, I was like, I'm back on board. I like this.
Here's the thing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to leave my opinions until we hear our other contestant.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, let's go. Who are we going up against? Versus.
Versus.
Oh my God. And it is against Son of Vulcan.
Holy
Son
shit.
of Vulcan. Okay. Are we talking about Jonathan Mann Charlton, Son of Vulcan? Or are we talking about like Scott Beatty's Miguel Devante, Son of Vulcan?
Oh, see, I was thinking the Charlton one.
Yeah.
Because the Charlton one is the one where he
gets the powers of the Roman god Vulcan.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
The Scott Beatty one has this like white Martian virus he gets. I promised Scott Beatty I wouldn't make fun of Son of Vulcan anymore. It's a long story.
Yeah, I was thinking the Charlton one.
Okay. So he's a sixth of a Shazam, basically.
Yeah, essentially, he's got what you would imagine to be comparable powers to what the Forge would give you, right?
Right.
You know, some fire, kind of volcanic, some weapon powers, some things like that. So essentially, powers of Hephaestus and weapons and stuff like that against someone like the Batman Who Frags, who seems like he's built to fight.
All right. Here's the thing about the Batman Who Frags. In the story, in the Lobo Extreme Hour, Batman Who Frags claims to have the intelligence and experience of Batman, but the fact is the just overwhelming personality of Lobo has taken over him so completely that he's basically just Lobo in a bat suit. The Batman part of him has been completely overwritten.
Yeah.
And the fact that that's been kind of diluted is the reason that Lobo is able to defeat him in that in that fight. It's a bastardized, or I guess bastitized.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the table.
So basically, we've got a crappy Lobo versus a Charlton hero that nobody remembers. Thing about Lobo, though, you know what? You go first. How do you think this goes?
Oh, God. Okay. We have talked about Son of Vulcan briefly on this show before. We did an episode on Charlton Comics.
Yeah.
And we did talk very briefly about it. Hang on. I just want to pull up the thing here because I'm pretty sure there was a piece that I sort of forgot here. Oh, right. Yes. Right. This was the bit, I don't know if you remember this, Richard, where like part of Son of Vulcan's thing is that he basically like tells off the Olympians, and they're like, you better not fucking say that shit about me.
Yes,
and
yes.
They kind of like, they're all petulant and shit with him, and only like Hephaestus kind of stands up for him a little bit. So I think that says a little bit about his character, his personality. He doesn't seem to have like, I don't think he would be intimidated by the concept of either a Lobo or a Batman, let alone them together. And I feel like that ballsiness comes in handy. Also, having like any sort of connection to like the God of the Forge and weaponry and stuff like that, I think it makes it a fun fight, because the thing with Lobo is he's got like knives and hooks and chains and shit like that. If Son of Vulcan can sort of counter or tap into those things too, I feel like he'll always have like the weapon to counter the attack or the weapon or something like that. I think that would be an interesting thing there. I'm tempted to say though that on strength alone, Batman Who Frags probably wins. Like I think it's a good fight. I think he puts up a good fight, but I think like, I'm trying to think like, could Lobo beat the shit out of Hephaestus? And I think the answer is yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I just keep picturing like Lobo was able to destroy his entire planet from like a science fair project. So
yeah.
I feel like he's got that in him, but Son of Vulcan like getting the upper hand potentially. It really depends.
Right.
Obviously, if you just plop both,
he's probably like a more skilled fighter.
Yeah. So there's a potential where he's getting an upper hand on him, but then also like Lobo's basically like unkillable.
But we're not talking about like just who can kill the other. We're talking about who wins the fight, right? Like Lobo gets beaten and concedes a fight every once in a while, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take Son of Vulcan.
You're saying Son of Vulcan. I'm saying Batman Who Frags.
I'm gonna drop it on you then. We have seen Lobo take on gods and deities and demigods before. He goes to hell to pursue bounties. He goes to heaven to pursue bounties.
Yeah.
He becomes such a nuisance in both of them that he gets kicked out of them forever.
Yeah.
He fought Jesus in a Keith Giffen comic, which was censored so heavily that it caused Giffen to leave the book, and it was later marketed as a limited series. If Lobo can kick Jesus's ass, then I thoroughly believe that the Batman Who Frags could beat Vulcan's chosen champion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely fair.
Yeah. You hear that, Jesus? We're coming for you. Yeah.
Get ready.
All right. Nice.
You ready to go to the next one?
Let's do it.
All
Let's hop right in.
Hit it now. And I forgot we also put in stuff from our podcast lore.
Oh, okay, right. So who is this one? Come Man. Holy shit. Come Man. Okay.
Is this like Commandy?
Oh God, I wish.
Oh no, you're
so Come Man.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Come Man is a character who we never actually figured out what his powers were, but
I can figure it out.
But we never figured out what his powers were specifically, but we did determine how he would transform into Come Man.
Yes.
Is he was like a regular guy who would say, I'm going to come, and then it's like Shazam, but instead of a bolt of lightning, just a bucket of cum from the sky.
At least he announces
would drop on him, and he would transform into Come Man.
Gentleman.
This
but I don't
like
know. I don't know if he has powers
somebody
like
who would run with Section 8.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know if he's got powers like Orgasmo, or if he's got, or if he just has like cum kinesis.
That's what I assumed it was.
He's got like semen kinesis or whatever.
Yeah, he's the sea man.
Yeah. So cum man. That's our first fighter.
That's our first
Okay.
Who's he up against? I hope it's someone very serious.
Okay, let's find out. Boop, 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 boop. He is fighting. Oh, I don't like this.
Okay, who's this? Poison Ivy. Okay.
Listen, this cum man fellow
It's
feels
the most
like
proper ways have been ever introduced.
Oh, we're so stupid.
he feels like an individual who's ruled by his libido. And that's something Poison Ivy is built to take advantage of.
Oh, interesting.
If anyone could easily defeat this cum man, whatever his powers may be, it's Poison Ivy who fits the bill.
Yeah, she's got control over like pheromones and toxins and all sorts of things. She could either sterilize the cum.
Oh yeah.
Or she could make it so that
just because it's less effective.
She could make it so that the bucket of cum drops too early, or she could make it so that it never drops.
Right.
For over 4 hours, and then he has to go to the hospital.
It's very normal.
Yeah, I think I'm giving it to Poison Ivy. Or worst case scenario, she just gives him actual Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Here's my counter.
Okay.
You know what plants really don't like? A lot of salt.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Next.
So wait, hang on. You're positing that cum man's cum is so salty, it's like salting the earth. It's like things can't grow.
Look, I'm not saying he's healthy. He's just really dehydrated.
Right. He just eats a bunch of like Lipton sidekicks. He's got a high sodium diet.
Why did I volunteer to be on this show?
Well, I as insane as that counter is, that one was 2-1 Poison Ivy.
Fair.
Sorry. I know you had a lot riding on cum man.
God, always. Come man. All right, let's hit the spinner. See where we get.
Oh God.
Boop, 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 boop. And our next contestant is Crypto.
Crypto, the super dog.
The best boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not much to explain there. He's a Kryptonian dog. He's a good boy.
It's a dog that's as strong as Superman.
He has
He's
the
gonna
powers
win
of
most
Superman.
fights.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's the leader of the Legion of Super Pets.
Sure. Indisputably.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's see if our
To be voiced by Dwayne The Rock Johnson somehow.
Yeah.
great casting. Let's see if our next combatant can defeat. Boop, 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 boop. And he.
Oh God, it's Michael Vick. No.
Hit it again. Crypto came back up again.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
All right, hit it again.
We have to do this evenly. Crypto is against Metallics.
Oh yeah. So
Metallics.
like Metallo and Lex Luthor fused
Metallics.
together.
Oh. Well, he's got the kryptonite core.
Yes.
Which is bad. But
yeah.
I don't know. Superman's beaten Metallo before.
Yeah, I mean, routinely.
Yeah. Like pretty much every time.
Yeah, I feel like the advantage that Crypto has over like humanoid Kryptonians is that he's a smaller target, and he's a bit like faster, like in the way that dogs are kind of faster than us, right?
Yeah.
Like I think Crypto has the agility and the speed and everything to kind of like outmaneuver some of the kryptonite portions of what Metallics is bringing to the table.
If this was Metallo alone, I would agree with you. However, this is Lex Luthor, who is one of the few people who would be absolutely unhesitant to murk a dog. And he has all this experience dealing with Kryptonians.
Right.
I think he is. I think he has what it takes to manipulate Krypto into the field of his laser. He doesn't shoot it at Krypto. He shoots it at Superman.
Right.
And we all know from whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow what Krypto does when Superman is endangered by kryptonite. He gets in the way and he takes that hit.
Right. Right. He lures.
Yeah, he lures Krypto into a trap.
See, and that's what a heroic way for Krypto to go, because I was also thinking of the alternative where it's
just
well, no, I was thinking like I Am Legend, but
no. Krypto dies saving someone else from Metallics.
I think I'll go with that. Oh, that makes me sad, but
it's very sad.
Are we all in agreement?
Somebody put Krypto in this match, and that itself is an act of cruelty.
Yeah, that's right. That's dogfighting.
Yeah, how dare you put Krypto in this bracket?
Even if they're Kryptonian, it's still dogfighting.
That's true. Hashtag put the dog down.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, we only use that
for Pitbull.
For Pitbull.
Dale.
Yeah. All right, let's see who we've got next.
All right.
Boop, 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 boop. Our first combatant is... Oh, yar! It's Psycho Pirate! Qu'est-ce que c'est?
I love the Psycho Pirate. I love the Psycho Pirate. I love the Psycho Pirate.
Oh,
all right. Do you want to give our little
Psycho Pirate? Psycho Pirate has a little thing called the Medusa Mask, where he can make anyone he's facing feel whatever emotions he wants them to feel, which comes in extremely handy. He also, due to a strange quirk in Crisis on Infinite Earths, remembers all of the past versions of DC continuity, and it's driven him a little nuts.
Yes, yeah.
A mother is a boy's best friend. Psycho Pirate. Yarr.
Yeah. So he's like an emotion vampire and manipulator, basically.
Yeah. A little bit, especially when he was a Black Lantern. That was pretty neat.
Well, yes, yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
So who's Psycho Pirate up
Let's
against?
Find out. We're hitting it. Boop, 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 boop. Psycho Pirate is going against. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. Resurrection Man.
Oh shit! All right. So this is Mitch Shelley. The
Resurrection Man, who has a randomized power.
Yeah.
Every time he dies, he comes back to life with a new ability.
And he's brought back to life and given these powers by these little nanomachines called Tektites that that both physically stitch him back together and cellularly repair him. And he usually, at least in some versions rather, he'll get a power somewhat related to maybe how he died the last time.
Right.
So two men who've experienced a lot of different lives.
Yes.
In their own ways. Yeah. So Psycho Pirate versus the Resurrection Man. Richard, do you want to go first on this one?
All of my erections are reserved. They call me a resurrection. I am gonna I want to go with Resurrection Man just because here's the problem. If he's never fought somebody with those abilities before, he doesn't really he's not in a position where he's got an upper hand, right? Because he doesn't necessarily have the capabilities potentially.
Well, and there's no saying which power set he's coming in with.
Oh, fair.
Either.
But I mean, he wouldn't have because he's constantly resurrecting. He potentially had gone up against somebody like this before. Depending on what his abilities are,
right?
He may have the experience, is what I mean.
Right.
But his best case scenario was if this was a fight to that where he was allowed to die and then come back to life, because does he lose if he dies if he gets to come back alive?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say you have to disable the opponent for them to lose, in that they can't continue fighting.
Oh, there we go. Sure. All right. So there's a myriad of abilities that he could be proposing here, which is difficult because then we can't really say what it's going to be.
True. So he could resurrect with a couple of different powers over the course of this fight.
Yeah.
If Psycho Pirate even wants to kill him, why would he kill him? All he has to do is send him into a depressive episode to the point where he can't fight back.
This is where I was gonna go.
Okay.
Just make him so depressed that he's just like, I can't.
Oh yeah.
Make him give up. That's what he does.
I think that's like the ultimate like terrifying part of Psycho Pirate's power, right? Is like he doesn't even have to touch you. He can just like can make you think it, and then even if you can rationally like tell yourself it's not happening, like trying to fight against those emotions is crazy.
Yeah.
That is the spookiest part of Psycho Pirate.
I can't really disagree with that. Shit.
Yeah. I think I'm going Psycho Pirate.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Yeah, yar.
Wow, I wouldn't have thought.
There you go.
There we go.
What's his name? Richard Halstead? That's
good.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Worlds will live, worlds will die.
Or Charles Halstead, one of those. Richard or Charles, yeah.
Rich Charles.
Nice. Who's next?
Let's find out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hitting it, but I'm not quitting it.
Roger Hayden is the
Roger, thank you.
Here we go. We had crypto. Let's keep it in the pet lane.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Dexstar.
Oh.
Staying with the pets.
My favorite Red Lantern.
Yeah.
Dexstar.
A tragic story.
Yeah.
The house cat that was
the
just
Earth
fucking
kitty
terrorized.
cat who is abused and stuff like that until he finds a good home. And then that person is like murdered, and then the cat is abused more and put in a bag and thrown off a bridge, and gets a Red Lantern ring, which gives it all the powers of a Red Lantern and also sort of elevates its sentience level a little bit. And Dexstar is sort of like the right hand of Atrocitus.
Yeah.
And he helps kick Darkseid's ass in Justice League Odyssey.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think that was Blackfire.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. So Dexstar, the Earth kitty cat with a Red Lantern ring.
Who could possibly measure up? Let's find out.
All right.
Not many.
No, that's right. Boop, 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 and Dexstar is fighting Anna Fortune.
Oh, Dexstar has this.
Yeah.
Who's Anna Fortune
Anna
again?
Fortune has these like magical gauntlets.
Okay.
That she loads with magic capsules, each of which has kind of their own spell.
Yeah.
But they're not really like dependably functional.
Oh no.
She's still kind of learning how to use them. And there's this weird steampunk element to her that's never quite 100% explored through the run of JSA All-Stars.
Wow.
She's somehow related to Dr. Fate. We're not sure how. Basically she's kind of a mediocre mage.
Yeah, I feel like both her level of power and the mechanism through which she has to deliver it are sort of clunky and disadvantageous against Dexstar, who just gets to feel and immediately channel rage, because Red Lanterns not only can make a Red Lantern of Dexstar's caliber can make constructs, can make energy blasts, and can also do like the blood vomit.
Yeah, the
thing.
Just raining plasma.
Yeah, so this
Come Man again?
no. Dexstar would beat Come Man as well, I'm gonna say.
Everyone we've named can beat Come Man.
I don't know if that's true.
That's true.
There's nothing Come can't do.
Jesus Christ. I think this is pretty easy. I think we give this to Dexstar.
I mean, yeah, it seems pretty obvious at this point.
Yeah. Sorry, Anna Fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get better.
Well, it's just the thing of like the idea of like not even being like casting spells on your own. You've got to like have the spell charmed like bullet, fire that in these things that like, you know what I mean?
I do want to say that what makes JSA All-Stars cool for as short as it ran, I think it was only 18 issues, was not that its members were the most powerful, but that they did what they could with what they got and that they supported each other. It was a really cool team book. Lila Sturgis did a good job with it. If you ever want to read some third stringer JSA names, this book is kind of going in the direction where the CW Stargirl series is going now. So it's a good thing to read.
Yeah, not an indictment of Anna Fortune as a character, but not great. She's no good cage match. Yeah.
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who our next combatants are.
Let's do it.
First, we are going to get boop, boop. The Outsider.
Oh, right. So this is the
Alfred
Earth
Pennyworth.
3 Alfred Pennyworth.
Holy
So
shit.
the evil Alfred
Is it?
Pennyworth.
Does it specify which outsider?
Well, in
This
the
is-
context when this was submitted, people were also asking about our version of evil Alfred
Okay.
that we came up with for the show, which is not that different from the outsider. So yes, I do believe that is the outsider
All right,
we're
because
talking about.
Alfred did also become the outsider in the Silver Age.
Really?
Which had nothing to do with Earth 3. Yeah. DC tried to kill
Yeah.
Alfred off and then replaced him with Aunt Harriet because they wanted a female presence in the house.
Yeah.
Nobody liked it. They brought Alfred back temporarily as a villain, the outsider, and eventually he recovered his memory and they were a family again. So it could just be amnesiac back from the dead Alfred.
That was all hearsay. That was definitely not me. Not an outsider, an insider.
It was an inside job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the twist on that in the is that the Earth 3 Alfred
Yeah.
comes to Prime Earth,
Yeah.
calls himself the Outsider, assembles the secret society of
Mhm.
superheroes,
Sure.
paves the way for the crime syndicate and stuff like that to take over.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
either way, we're talking about an evil Alfred.
Yeah.
With abilities that are
He doesn't have superpowers.
Yeah.
He's a criminal
just-
mastermind.
He's just a criminal mastermind.
He's like a Moriarty.
yeah.
was he still a member of the SAS?
Sure.
Yeah, I think you could. I think you make the argument for
Yeah,
that.
he's got that super spy
Yeah,
background.
you know,
Right.
he helps Thomas Wayne Jr. execute
Mhm.
his parents and Bruce. You
Yeah.
know,
Oh my god, it's literally our Alfred?
well, yeah, basically.
Oh no. I mean, he's our other Alfred is still in this.
That's right.
List.
Our evil Alfred, who is less competent.
Yes. Let's find out if if they are going to face off, because the outsider is now going to face boop, 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 boop. Hawk Girl.
Okay,
Oh, come on.
interesting. So let's say Kendra Saunders, because the sort of current nomenclature is that Hawk Woman is Shaira.
Sure.
Mhm.
So Kendra Saunders is one of the many lives of Shaira. She's got the nth metal wings. She's got the mace.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about Cum Man, and
Getting choked up.
the question, I guess, really becomes how much credit do we want to give the mastermind side of the outsider? I don't know that I think the outsider is on a strategic level of like a Luthor or like Batman or someone where you'd expect them to be 5-6 moves ahead. You know what I mean?
He's not built for one-on-one combat. He's a behind-the-scenes villain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that's always
But
Alfred, right?
Here's the thing about Hawk Girl. Hawk Girl has literally lived thousands of lives and has mastered fighting styles in each of them and remembers them all. She has learned more about fighting than any living person could even imagine, other than maybe Hawkman.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, do you have a counter?
No, I was
you want to give this to the outsider. You're trying to think of a way.
trying to find a way, but The problem is, if this was like they knew that this fight was happening, there's a potential where he's developed something to subvert.
The thing is that even in the comics, they don't really set the outsider up to be even gadgety or tech.
Really?
He's just like the puppet master, the manipulator kind of thing. So
He's
it's not
human
it's not
resources. He's recruiting people for the team.
Yeah, I think this ends very swiftly with a mace to the head.
Mace to the face.
I think if it's a face mace, that's too bad. All right, let's see who our next combatants are then.
All right.
We are going to start with Nightwing.
All right.
Who?
The best ass in DC, baby.
Never heard of him.
Yeah. Could you imagine? so he's got so specific with his knowledge set that it's like,
oh, I know who Anna Fortune is.
Yeah.
Nightwing?
yeah, who?
Oh, he was that guy in the hockey uniform, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Rick Grayson?
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah,
so,
Dick Grayson, the first Robin, all out on his own.
Yeah.
Incredible gams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was that meme we saw? I saw somebody post a meme on, it was at the Discord or on Twitter where there was like,
it was from that thing where it was like, post your controversial Batman opinions, and Tom Taylor was like, I don't think I have a controversial Batman opinion. He's my favorite Nightwing sidekick.
I love that. That's good.
Yeah.
So Nightwing is going up against Wotan.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
So Wotan,
Arch enemy of Dr. Fate from the Golden Age.
Yeah, a sort of reincarnating mage of incredible power.
Sure.
In some versions, like an actual, Lord of Chaos, in the way that Dr. Fate's a Lord of Order.
May or may not actually be Odin.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
up for some debate. Yeah.
This seems
mismatched.
It does seem mismatched, and it does feel like Wotan has it.
Are you going to make a case?
I'm going to make a case for Nightwing.
Tell me.
My case for Nightwing is not strictly based on that thick 2 C's, but I'll say that that's a factor. Nightwing, incredibly acrobatic, incredibly skilled fighter, very athletically talented successor to the Bat. Maybe not as good of a detective, maybe not as good of a scientist or things like that, but he's got the athleticism that trumps Batman.
Does athleticism help us
and
here?
the courage, exactly, and the heart.
Does athleticism beat Odin?
But here's the thing. Wotan is, he's this like super powerful magical character, but he's also fucking full of himself. I think Nightwing has enough of a strategic mind and enough capacity to sort of dodge or manipulate or keep Wotan like maybe defensively reacting as opposed to offensively reacting, that he could get himself in a position to take Wotan down. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying, but I think if anyone could do it, a son of the Bat could do it.
I don't know
Here's what I'm gonna say. Nightwing is at his best when he's with a team, whether that's the Bat family or the Titans. Where he belongs is in the seat of not the seat of command, but front and center of the team, rallying everyone together, showing them what to do. If Dick Grayson had the Titans by his side, if he had Raven and Starfire and Cyborg and all those tools at his disposal, I think altogether they could beat Wotan, which is not a small feat because he's one of the most powerful evil mages in the DC universe. On his own, Nightwing fights people like Torque and Lady Vic and Double Dare. That's not really Wotan level.
There's a reason I didn't bring them up.
Yeah, I'm going to give this one to Wotan.
Oh, yeah, you coward. Take the easy way out. Take the easy / right way out.
It's always the way that I go.
All right, Wotan takes that one.
Look at that. Wotan.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's Keanu going shopping with the guy from Queer Eye. It's like, whoa, Tan.
I couldn't pull that off. All right, let's see who our next combatants are. We're flipping through, and our first one is Lady Shiva.
Lady Shiva, master of martial arts, the deadliest hands on earth.
I mean,
haven't seen me.
Listen, I jumped the gun making the arguments I made for Nightwing last round.
Yes.
If I already, no matter how powerful they are, they've got a there's got an uphill battle against
Here's
Shiva.
the thing about Wotan, he may be a wizard, but he has joints and ligaments, and Shiva will tear them apart.
Yeah, I mean, so whoever Shiva is going up against, they have an uphill battle, regardless of their power set.
Okay. Well, let's find out. I'm very curious who this could be. We're flipping through, and they are up against Ragman.
Oh, Rory Regan, no.
I think Ragman's got this.
Whoa!
Oh,
I am one of the world's biggest Lady Shiva fans, but here's the thing about
Lady Shiva Twitter is coming for you.
Yeah, Lady Shiva Twitter is coming for me. But like Shiva has, you know what? I'm second guessing myself.
No. Give me the pitch. I want to hear this.
Here's the thing. Okay, well, Ragman's suit of souls is such that he can absorb anyone into it who is like.
Good thing he didn't go up against Cum Man. Could actually lose.
Yeah, who is like laden with sin. But, so because he's completely covered in these rags, he has a perfect defense against Lady Shiva. But here's the thing: the conception of hell in the DC universe and damnation is that it only happens to people who feel they deserve it. And Lady Shiva is completely self-vindicated in everything she does. Her self-philosophy is absolutely complete. She is in 100% accordance with how she believes the world works and what her role is in it. And based on that, I don't think Rory's suit would have any power over her.
Right. He couldn't absorb her into the suit.
Right.
But
which means otherwise he's fucked.
Yeah, because even just in the manipulating the suit, because he has sort of like, you call it like rag kinesis, like he can use the suit as tentacles or stuff like that. But Shiva can outfight that shit.
Yeah. Whenever I think of Ragman, I think of that incredible scene in Injustice Year 3, where Constantine sets up that trap with Ragman to nearly defeat Superman. Yeah. And it's like the closest anyone gets until like they get to the time of the video game. They're like, screw it, let's get the good Superman here.
Yeah, exactly.
But that was able to work because Superman himself is laden with guilt over everything he's done. He was susceptible to the suit of souls.
Yeah, that's right.
And Shiva's got this. I feel bad for momentarily doubting her.
Yeah, interesting. I think the saddest part of this fight is the fact that like Rory Regan can call on the souls for their various skills or strength or whatever to amplify his own. And I'm worried that just about the self-esteem of some of these souls that he keeps calling on them and they're like, God, I wasn't good enough. And then he calls on someone else and they're like, I couldn't do it either. I'm going to be here forever. And it's
That's very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Shiva.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty easy one.
Wait, you're summoning me to fight Shiva? Lady Shiva?
Come on, I thought you just wanted help like lifting a car or something.
Yeah I'm good in the suit, man.
Well, yeah, because I guess there's also the question, too, of like, if Shiva cuts some rags off the suit of souls, are those souls lost in the way that like souls got burned out of the suit during Day of Vengeance?
Whoa.
I don't think she cuts the suit. She's using her fists to just like solar plexus him.
I like that. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see who we've got next on the docket.
All right.
First option, first combatant, Tom Strong.
Tom Strong.
Wow. Who the hell is this?
Tom Strong is basically Alan Moore's Doc Savage, Man of Bronze type hero. Kind of like super golden age pulp hero-y Superman of his own devising to tell basically the entire history of comics. It's some real Alan Moore shit. And he goes on all kinds of crazy adventures through a whole bunch of tropes which embody each era of comic books from the medium's inception to the 2000s. And he was very proud of it until the imprint that it belonged to was acquired by his nemesis at DC Comics. He can't get away from him.
Yeah, and then DC brought Tom Strong into the Terrifics into that series. Tom Strong showed up there as the ultimate fuck you to
the last thing that Alan Moore would have wanted.
Wow, they really actively don't like him.
I mean, the individual creators, I don't think, are trying to flip off Alan Moore.
Except for
but
Grant
DC
Morrison.
as a publisher's willingness to be like, oh yeah, he'd fucking hate this. That's pretty palpable.
That's very
But yeah, so Tom
his abilities?
Tom Strong, I mean,
he's strong.
Is strong.
He's very smart. He's an inventor.
Yeah, he's a kind of gadget guy. He's very courageous. He's got a lot of that sort of like pulp adventurer kind of vibe, like a Brendan Fraser in The Mummy kind of thing a little bit.
Oh, I like that.
He's got like enhanced strength and speed and durability, but not like to a very early Superman level as opposed to a Silver Age Superman.
Like he lifts up a car and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, like stop a train is like your big kind of right. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So Tom Strong up against.
Oh my God. Is this going to be a fair fight?
He's got a laser gun too.
Strong. Oh, nope. Against the Flash from Earth 6.
So the Flash from Earth 6, that's the Just Imagine universe. That's the Stan Lee's
Flash.
Stan Lee's Flash.
Oh.
The one where like Stan Lee wrote a bunch of these like one shots that all kind of tied together. That was like, what if Stan Lee created these characters? What would his version be? And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this version of the Flash gets their powers by a serum or something that has to do with like a hummingbird, and it super speeds them up.
Oh,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she's got hummingbird DNA.
Yeah, that's right.
Is she fast? Listen, bud. She's got hummingbird blood.
I mean, I think that's probably still better than radioactive blood.
Yeah, I mean, when you just get sick and sad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Earth 6 Flash, though, canonically is anywhere near as fast as, like, a main Flash, you know? Like, we're not talking about light speed and shit like that. Like, if anything, we're talking more like the setup of, like, the old Golden Age Jay Garrick kind of speed.
So we really are dealing with, like, Golden Age Superman versus, like, Golden Age like Flash,
like a Jay Garrick level Flash.
Yeah, like power set wise, I think you're right. They're like it's like Golden Age strength and Golden Age kind of speed. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Here's the thing: Tom Strong comes from an entire world of like sci-fi heroes, and he's had to deal with speedsters before. This isn't his first rodeo.
Oh
yeah. So sorry, your argument is you're going Tom Strong.
I think Tom Strong.
Are you going Tom Strong on experience and strategy, or Tom Strong on gadgets, or
both? He's got think like Batman's Tower of Babel sort of situation.
Sure, right.
Where he's got all of the doohickeys to deal with his Justice League members should the need arise. Right. Tom Strong has a kind of sinister edge to him in the same way, where he's prepared for all these sorts of things that are kind of morally questionable in that Alan Moore sort of way that makes you think about a character. Right. And I think he is prepared for a super fast enemy in that way.
Oh man. See, I mean, this might not be my Flash, but I'm such like a Flash fan. I want to believe that the thing I like about the Flash's power is that it's not inherently offensive. Like strength is kind of like a you can punch sort of power. And yeah, fine, they use that on the speed thing too, but speed is more, it feels more like this is a problem solving power, something like that. And I really want to give it to the Flash, you know, to use the speed to outmaneuver or get Tom Strong off his balance, that sort of thing, because I like the idea that it feels like this is not true, but it feels like a smarter power. You have to have I think you need more going on when you got speed.
Sure.
to use it effectively.
It is one of the most potent powers out there, but you got to know how to use it.
Yeah.
How much experience does Earth 6 Flash have other than the one shot where Stan Lee co-created her?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but then she can just like steal like some abilities from her friend and then
she
claim them as her own.
Does she not show up later? Sorry?
I said she could steal some abilities from her friend and then claim them as her own.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's a Stan Lee joke.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go with my. I'm gonna go with my gut, and I say fast beats strong.
I'm gonna say strong, just because. I mean, like Alex said, comes from a world of all of these like sci-fi things. Definitely have dealt with before. An adventurer, like smart and strong. Like
maybe you didn't hear me when I said "but fast."
Here's my last argument: Convergence. In Convergence number 2, all the Just Imagine guys show up again, and they refuse to play Telos's game. So they're all warped into the dystopian future from New 52 Future's End.
Right.
And they're all killed by the OMAC robots. If an OMAC robot can kill Earth 6 Flash, Tom Strong.
Ooh.
I don't know that that's fair because the OMACs are like fucking sentinels. They're designed to take out metahumans. That Tom Strong's not like that.
Tom Strong's beaten every problem he's ever had to face. Sounds like someone who can take out metahumans to me.
God damn it.
Shit.
Well, fine. You ganged up on me.
Let's see who's next.
Sad day for the Flash.
Yeah. It's Stan Lee's Flash.
Sad day for a Flash.
It's not Barry Allen. It's not Wally West.
Oh, first one is Mother Panic.
Ooh. Okay. Nice.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, this is from Young Animal. This is Gerard Way, published joint.
I was a little bit involved in what was going on with Young Animal at the time, and I will tell you that the concept behind Mother Panic, at least at one point, was what if Courtney Love was a vigilante?
Yeah, yeah. Mother Panic operates in Gotham City.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you worked on it, do you want to give a little bit of Mother Panic?
I didn't work on Mother Panic itself, but I was in that neighborhood. She's kind of like a high society lady who has enough of Gotham's upper crust. And she basically, she's got this robot armor that gives her super strength. She's able to like punch through walls. She's got a boxing and wrestling breakdown background rather. And she's got some family issues, some mental illness in the family. She's doing her best to be one of the 3,000 heroes patrolling Gotham City.
Yeah. But again, so tech-based, no like inherent powers. But
yeah, she's a good fighter.
Wealth, and suit, and is a good fighter and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So like a Batman-ish,
like a litany of Gotham heroes. Yes,
yeah, kind of Batwing level, but can't fly.
Okay, all right, okay. Let's see who Mother Panic is going against. Is it a fair fight?
It rarely is.
Against Shaggy Man.
Oh no,
she loses. Oh no,
yeah, Shaggy Man has this.
Really?
Sorry. Yeah, Shaggy Man was designed by Professor Ivo, who created Amazo, to be this big, hairy android who could take on the entire Justice League by himself. He was Doomsday before Doomsday.
Yeah, Shaggy Man is essentially like an indestructible, hairy robot.
Yeah, like they were able to beat Shaggy Man basically by launching him into space. Because that was
Oh my God, really? I just based on the name, I assumed it was.
I know Shaggy Man sounds like he should be stupid.
Yeah, it
But,
sounds like some kind of Silver Age one-shot Batman.
Yeah.
Who plans like beard-themed crimes. But no, he's like an unstoppable juggernaut.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's not even close. Sorry, Mother Panic, but Mother Panic is like a greasy smear on Shaggy Man's fist.
Yeah, like Superman would have a hard time with Shaggy Man.
Yeah, exactly. Because Shaggy Man is not only indestructible and stuff like that, he's also like unconscionably strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the juggernaut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Mother Panic's done.
Yeah, sorry.
Mother better panic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, there we go. That was easy. Let's see who the next fight is. First contestant, Doomsday.
Oh, speaking of.
All right.
Wow, here we go. I mean,
a Doomsday Shaggy Man fight would have been interesting.
Yeah,
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Too bad it's going to be against fucking one of our stupid.
It's going to be against Rex the Wonder Dog.
Oh, we can't have another dog killing.
So, Doomsday, for those who don't know.
Oh, Doomsday, ancient Kryptonian nightmare who basically this science experiment where every time this creature was killed, then it would be like revived and it couldn't be killed that way again. And over time and eons.
Like a cumulative resurrection, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. And it becomes this sort of deranged, insane monster. If you want to somehow weirdly get like emotional about Doomsday, watch Krypton. That show.
Oh yes.
Oh man, the Doomsday arc in that show, I was like, holy shit. I was like crying. I was like, I care about Doomsday so much.
Really?
It's wild.
Wow.
That show had no business being that good.
Wow.
I know. It's evil how good it was.
Doomsday, though, famously the character that killed Superman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a little bit in the New 52, he even gained the power to teleport through the Phantom Zone.
Yeah,
he could teleport and stuff. He I think still maybe has his spore power where he has these Doomsday spores that can doomify others.
Yeah, the doomed stuff from the New 50.
Yeah.
I don't count any of that as canon.
Is that
I'm discounting all of the New 52 Doomsday stuff.
Is that how people like?
I don't know about that.
Is that how people put like play Doom like on like a birth control stick and stuff?
Yeah.
Or like cell phones they use Doom spores?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doom spores. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. You said that Doomsday killed Superman. That a lot of people say that, and I feel like I need to contend that Doomsday did not kill Superman. Superman beat Doomsday and then succumbed to his injuries from the fight. Superman died fighting Doomsday.
I mean, this is a fair point. It's like how you shouldn't say that people lost a battle with cancer because that's not what happened.
Right.
But again, Superman's beaten lots of people in a fight and didn't
without dying. Yeah.
Doomsday killed him.
I still think there's a distinction to be made there, but
who died first?
Who's Doomsday?
Doomsday died first. Doomsday died first.
Then, I mean, he has a case.
Superman won that fight.
As long as he's died second, he won.
Right.
Yeah. All right, fine. A Pyrrhic victory is a victory. Fine.
Look, that's the only type of wins I get.
All right, so who is Doomsday fighting?
Oh my God. Let's see if this is at all fair.
Yeah. I hope it's like Oliver Queen's butler. Like
I mean, it's not 100% a dog.
Oh no.
It's Kilowog.
Oh no!
Oh no! Poor Kilowog.
No, sorry.
Oh,
poor Kilowog.
Doomsday has a track record against the Lanterns, and they don't fare well.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Sodomiat could beat Doomsday. I could make an argument for Mogo. Obviously, he's got a shot. Maybe Liesel Pawn could beat Doomsday. I'm not sure.
Yes,
Richard loves a Liesel Pawn reference.
Gotta love a Liesel Pawn.
Please send me Liesel Pawn books. I desperately want.
I think this is Doomsday for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I like you can't make
Kilowog
an argument.
isn't someone who beats Doomsday. Kilowog is someone who is on a whole team that tries to beat Doomsday
and still loses.
Yeah.
I think Kilowog is the sort. Yeah, he falls valiantly in the attempt. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. No, he gets snuffed out embarrassingly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, Kilowog.
I know. I didn't want this. This is
I didn't
what
want that
happened.
either. Just like I didn't want to see him dead in the Snyder cut.
Yeah, that didn't need to happen.
Weird inclusion.
Yeah. All right.
I know, you're talking to the guy who killed off Jimmy Olsen for no reason.
Fair.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's true.
Our next contestant, Crimson Centipede.
Okay, Crimson Centipede. He is in one issue of Robert Conagher's super weird, super long 20-year Wonder Woman run.
Oh, okay, we're into deep
He's got
bad Wonder Woman
16
villain.
arms.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's literally a human centipede. He's got 16 arms and 16 legs, and all of those arms have guns in them. And he robs banks. And Ares created him specifically to screw with Wonder Woman. And he is as strong as Wonder Woman and immune to the lasso of truth. But he gets Wonder Woman so angry that she just goes into a berserker rage on him. And that's like the last time we ever see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Crimson
Centipede
versus
Arm Fall Off Boy.
I mean,
this is the perfect match.
it is such a
So many arms.
Finally,
Yeah.
we have a good match.
all the arms against too few, arguably.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Richard, do you want to go first?
I mean, here's the problem. Arm Fall Off Boy kind of doesn't have a leg to stand on. Doesn't have an arm to stand on. You're dealing with the strength of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Hard to fight. Like, I mean, and then also like guns and like
Right.
Now, before you proceed, I will say in Arm Fall Off Boy's favor that he is able to pop off one arm and use it as a club.
No, I know. I took that into consideration.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because he could also pop off his other arm and use that one as a club.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't know that. Never mind.
I have a
changed my thinking.
I have a very specific take on this.
Yeah.
It's a long shot, but I want to try and get my boy Arm Fall Off Boy
Please
to the winner's
make
circle
the pitch.
here.
What happens?
All right.
I think the Crimson Centipede, so strong,
Yeah.
so many arms, doesn't conceive of a version like of
You have
himself.
less arms? Why?
A version of himself where those arms could be taken away from him. I think maybe the mere sight of Arm Fall Off Boy
It changes
shatters
his
his psyche.
Like, I could be a normal person with two arms?
I mean,
Teach
less
me,
arms could be good. Like,
Or he doesn't like, he's like, if that could happen to him, it could happen to me.
Oh, he puts the fear of God into the Crimson Centipede.
Yeah, and then Arm Fall Off Boy can like catch him off his rhythm and club him with his arm.
Oh, interesting. I mean, yeah, because he's not invincible. He's just got the strength of Wonder Woman. Like, he could be weak and strong at the same time. Like, you could have a
No, like Wonder Woman had a hard time beating him up. Like,
And also think of like Arm Fall Off Boy can take one arm off and use it as a club. This is a single weapon with its own, like, he only needs the hand-eye coordination of one thing. Crimson Centipede's got so much shit going on.
He's got 8 arms on each side to catch that arm.
I mean, that's also true.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Crimson Centipede as much as I want Arm Fall.
Sorry.
Off Boy.
You're saying Crimson Centipede.
Yeah.
Alex?
Look, I want to say Arm Fall Off Boy, but my station requires me to go with the evidence. I take this seriously. This isn't who I like better. This is who would win in a fight.
Right.
And I'm afraid I have to say Crimson Centipede.
Well, I'm a charlatan of a doctor, so I'm going with my Arm Fall Off Boy's power breaks Crimson Centipede psyche theory.
Yeah, I like it. I think Crimson Centipede will be left after the fight questioning everything he stands for.
Yes, yeah.
But he will win.
Yeah.
Wow. Poor guy.
There you go.
Holy shit. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Could it be as amazing of a battle? We have Superman Trigon mix from JLD Apocalypse.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is like Superman possessed by Trigon that we saw in Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Yeah.
So it's the powers of Trigon and the powers of Superman, basically.
Good Lord. Who could possibly?
Maybe Dark Claw could beat him. You know, Dark Claw.
Dark Claw, like Logan Wayne?
Yeah, Logan Wayne. He could beat him.
Well, he's going up against Sodom Yacht.
Ooh, good fight, actually.
This is an interesting fight.
Yeah.
If I'm going to say, if this is Sodom Yacht, who is embodying the power of Ion,
Yeah.
if he has the Green Lantern battery within him, he's got a good chance.
So
I think he's got a fighting chance.
Sodom Yacht is a Daxamite.
Yes.
So he has the powers of Superman under a yellow sun. He's also
a Green Lantern.
He's also a Green Lantern, and for a while he was the host of Ion, which is like the green equivalent of Parallax. So he had the power of was like the living power of will.
But what if like Super Trigon just like throws a pencil at him?
the lead thing. I think
he's got the Green Lantern shield.
The Green Lantern shield
him.
can counter that.
Okay.
I think
Sodom Yacht is a little bit like Iron Man in that, like, for a while he had a piece of lead embedded in him, and it was only the Green Lantern ring that was keeping him alive.
Wow.
He's already prepared for that.
I mean, this is always that thing we talk about with Daxamites, right? Versus like Kryptonians. Kryptonians, they are so strong, just like Daxamite, but their weakness is so hard to come by. It's kryptonite, right? Like it's so hard to come by. Daxamites, like once you remove the lead from the situation, I mean, it's pretty difficult. But then you're also dealing with Trigon's abilities.
Yeah, and Trigon's abilities are tricky because both as a Daxamite and a Green Lantern, those tend to be the more science-y powers. And Trigon introduces that magical, chaotic element.
Yeah. The thing about Trigon is that his powers are not very well defined. No. Usually by the time Trigon shows up, Raven has some kind of heart-to-heart with him and banishes him back to the plane from whence he came. Yeah. And we're not really able to determine what he does, other than that he has some very powerful magical juju.
You can at least say that, like, the stuff that Raven can do, that Trigon can do. Yeah. So you're getting, you could potentially do something very similar to the Green Lanterns, like creating, like shit, right? Like,
well, we're talking about darkness powers versus light powers.
Yeah,
and if there's one thing we learned from Alan Scott, it's that dark things cannot stand the light.
That's true. That's Alan Scott's version of the oath. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think I'm giving it to Sodom Yacht.
If Sodom Yacht in our scenario is carrying the Ion entity, yes.
Yeah. If he doesn't have that, then it's
Superman wipes him.
Yeah, he's fucking just like number 2 to his fucking eye, and he's done.
So yeah, at the height of, there's a reason Alan Moore called him the greatest of all Green Lanterns.
Wow. Right.
Yeah. There you go.
So they're sort of a tie, depending on.
I guess. Yeah. Without the specific thing.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Let's see who is next. We've got Colonel Computron.
Okay. He's from the Wonder Twin series, right?
Oh fuck! I wasn't
Wonder Twins.
I didn't remember that. Yeah.
What the fuck is a Colonel Computron?
Colonel Computron, I believe, is, unless I'm thinking of something else, which I am thinking of a different guy.
Oh my god!
Okay,
so
hang on.
Who the hell is Colonel Computron? I mean, this is first of all, 2 of our utmost top tier experts. Whoever fucking threw Colonel Computron in here is really
okay. So let's see what we've got here. On the
so he's
wiki.
kind of like a Computo type guy. All right.
Yeah.
He's
oh my god,
a dude in a big computer suit.
It looks like, what's his name from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
He does look a little like Krang.
Yeah.
His name is Basil Nerblin,
of course.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this guy.
Genius level intellect, computer hacking. He has invulnerability, super strength because of his suit.
Okay, so computer thing. That's fine. All right, let's start with
And it says he can construct sophisticated automatons called blips.
Oh, okay.
This is legitimately a character that I'm not actually sure I have heard of.
Wow.
Yeah, the character I was thinking of was Colonel 86, who was an 80s AI who was implemented into a Hall of Justice computer and took it over HAL 9000 style.
Yeah, so this Colonel Computron, I think, is like a Silver Age Flash villain.
Okay. I was thinking of a different computer kernel.
Well, Colonel Computron is up against Titano.
Oh.
Titano's got this. He's a giant super ape.
Yeah?
Smashes him. Yeah. All he's got to do is just whack him.
Titano is a chimp that gets... Titano has so many continuities. Sometimes Titano is fully artificial.
Oh.
Sometimes he's an actual chimp that gains... Is it kryptonite powers?
Yeah,
powers from kryptonite.
Into space, and then he gets kryptonite radiation, which makes him giant and lets him like breathe kryptonite radiation.
Right.
Okay, but the artificial. What do you mean?
Oh, so there's a continuity where he's just like a fully like
a robot ape.
He's like a mecha ape.
In which case, Colonel if that's the case, then Colonel Computron can hack that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
I mean, here's the real question that we got to ask ourselves, though, here is, just because somebody can hack, does that mean that they're good at it? Colonel Computron is lost to the annals of time. He's no cyborg, right? Like, do we think would he try to hack Titano? Then he'd be like, oh my God, I didn't take enough computer classes. Ah, shit. Like,
he's made of computers. I assume he can hack.
How complicated is Robot Titano?
Well, that's a fair question.
I'm going to say if it's artificial, we're going Computron.
I think I'm going Titano no matter what.
Wow.
Because I want to invoke like the King Kong thing where even if like Colonel Computron is like mechanically taking him over, like an artificial Titano would still be like, no, I have a soul. Like fight him, you know what I mean? Like, I think I'm going Titano no matter what.
Okay, what do you think, Alex?
I think if there is in fact a robot Titano, in the vast majority of continuities, it's just a big radiated ape.
Yeah,
and Computron's not doing anything against that.
Yeah,
wow.
Even his little blips aren't gonna.
Yeah, forget it.
Yeah, Titano's a giant chimp. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm going Colonel Computron.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, if he's artificial, we don't know enough about what Colonel Computron's abilities are and how talented he is. So I'm saying there's a chance.
I think Colonel Computron is at the level of Technopath where he forgets to upgrade his firmware.
The thing about comics is that there's always a chance. There's never a 0% chance that someone will win a battle.
Unless it's Mother Panic and Shaggy Man.
Now, even Mother Panic could pull it out Bugs Bunny style. There is a scenario where you can manipulate a much more powerful enemy into defeating themselves. It's just not likely.
That's true.
All right, let's see who our next combatant. We're getting far into this. We haven't got many left.
All right.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, this is another one of our stupid ones.
This character's name is...
Well, first of all, this is a character who can summon any bicycle at will. Their name is the Pedal File.
And this is a award-nominated podcaster.
Not just nominated.
Award-winning.
I'm going on record. We won.
Yeah, we won.
All right.
That's right. We put it into first gear, and we won.
Okay, the Pedal File.
So the Pedal File. Who's Pedophile going up against?
Say what you will about Pedophile, but he drives slower around schools. All right, Pedophile is
upset.
Going. Is going up against Kyle Rayner.
I mean, come on. Come on. Here's what Kyle Rayner does. He makes a construct of like a stick and jams it through the spokes.
Man, I could say some stuff right now, but I'm not gonna. Because we're talking about Pedophile. All I'm going to say all I'm going to say in defense of Pedophile
please
is
defend the
read
pedophile.
Kyle Rayner's guest issue of Hitman. That's it.
Oh, shit. Have I read that? I don't think I have.
Oh.
No, does Kyle do something bad?
Kyle has something bad done to him.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
They could really
Jesus.
bring up some trauma.
Good Lord. Again, though,
Some weird stuff happens
In a
in
bike
Hitman.
accident.
the joke of this was that the name is a bad pun. We've never established that pedophile is, in fact, a pedophile.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. It's like, what's wrong with you? That's where your
Okay,
mind
Kyle
goes?
wins. Kyle Rayner wins.
God, let's move on.
Pedophile would be like, but can you make this kind of bike? And Kyle would just be like, yeah. And he's just like,
He's like, oh.
you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
You win this round.
Kyle would say, we checked the flight manifests and Epstein's logs, and we saw that pedophile.
He was seen with training wheels.
Epstein hung himself with the bicycle?
The bicycle chain. All right.
Oh,
Who do we got
no.
next on deck? It's Swamp Thing.
I'm wearing a Swamp Thing shirt right now.
Yes.
Holy
yeah.
shit, that's right.
Love it.
Oh my God, Swamp Thing.
Okay, the avatar of the green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we dealing with Alan Moore's version here?
I think it's
Yeah, I think so.
yeah. I mean, I think we're definitely dealing like post, like Len Wein, Bernie Wrightson.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
There's been so much, and so much of what Swamp Thing is now is based on that saga of the Swamp Thing run and that sort of thing. I think we got to go with
I
that.
mean, not to knock the current Swamp Thing run, which is like one of the best comics DC is putting out right now, starring
Yeah.
Levi Kamei,
Yeah.
who is the first Indian leading character in DC history.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow. That's
There's
awesome.
some really cool stuff happening in that book. I would recommend it.
But again, that character still building on the ideas of
Yeah.
the green, these things that were
Exactly.
set up from
Yeah,
Saga of
Alec
the Swamp
Holland
Thing,
showed up
so.
in the last issue.
Yeah. So
Sentient plant thinks it's a
Sentient
person.
plant who believes it was
Yeah.
a man. Sure.
Connect to the green.
the avatar of all of the collective consciousness of all plant life on Earth.
Yes.
Yes.
And they are going up against
Okay.
Condiment King.
So they have a grudge because Condiment King has been harvesting mustard seed and tomatoes and shit to make ketchup.
I mean,
Oh, he's got
Condiment
power
King's
over
looking
that
at
stuff.
Swamp
Are you
Thing.
kidding?
sorry, Condiment King has like we're making the
No,
argument.
Swamp
for,
Thing has power over Condiment King's condiments. They're
Sorry, I
plant-based.
thought you were making the opposite argument that we're giving Condiment King like
No.
a meta power where it's like, yeah, Swamp Thing, you might control the green, but I control the tomato.
yeah, I mean, he's really going to relish this.
Yeah, I mean,
we've all heard it.
Condiment King is a joke character by design. Like a joke character for a non-powered hero, like Batman, by design.
He just can't catch up.
boo.
Every good one that's been made has been made.
Yeah.
has
Every
been
every
mayoed.
Condiment King pun that could be made has been made.
I can't even think of like a plausible jokey way for Condiment King to win.
Yeah, is there a condiment that destroys vegetation?
It's kind of what I was trying to think of, but I was like, that's not how condiments work.
Yeah, no, but you want things to.
I guess his only thing would be he could arm himself only with condiments not made from plant material, like your mayos, your stuff that's like maybe of the red, like your animal condiments.
Oh yeah, but here's the
Your-
thing:
Yeah, your bacon jams, your
what is his actual like abilities?
shooting
He
ketchup
shoots-
gun?
Ketchup
Oh.
at people.
Oh, okay, so it's not like there's
He has no powers.
There's no power.
No,
Okay,
I think his only like if he showed up with ketchup, like stuff made of tomatoes and mustard seed and stuff like that, that's like Wolverine fighting Magneto. The best case scenario he's got is being Wolverine without the metal skeleton fighting Magneto. Like
maybe he just disturbs Swamp Thing, like he's eating a hot dog with relish on it, and Swamp Thing's like, "Oh my god, it's disgusting! Like, it was my family."
Yeah, I think it's Swamp Thing. I can't even think of a ridiculous, jokey way Swamp Thing doesn't win this.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sorry, Condiment King.
Is Condiment King still-
Alex, do you have like a
yeah, Condiment King is an emblem of the fast food industry as a whole, which is doing more damage to the Earth's ecology than like most other corporations out there, just clear cutting major amounts of forests, creating tons of methane. Because Condiment King is an emblem of this highly destructive force to the planet, you could say that gradually over time he is diminishing Swamp Thing's power. But at this moment, Swamp Thing just like he's got this. Come on.
Yeah.
Here's the one situation.
Okay. Hit me.
Condiment King offers Swamp Thing a taste of that dill mustard, that German dill mustard that we
was
had.
so good.
And he was like, "This is too good. Like I can't."
And he convinces Swamp Thing to cannibalize the green.
Yes.
Well, then all Swamp Thing has to do is offer Condiment King one of his psychotropic potatoes, and that's over for him.
I think that they just both agree to not fight. It ends in a stalemate.
Right. Best case scenario for Condiment King is they both just sit down and enjoy some condiments.
Yeah. That's our best situation here.
Gotcha.
All right, a handful more.
All right.
I'm ready.
Our first combatant, Con-El.
All right.
Ooh, this is
Superboy.
a high-profile character.
Super
here.
the
Boy?
Metropolis Kid.
That's right. He's the clone son of both Superman and Lex Luthor.
Terrifying combination.
As of 2003, that was Jeff Johns' pet fan theory. They got canonized like 10 years after his inception.
Yes.
Before that, he was just kind of like an artificial attempt to create a Kryptonian who wasn't quite related to Superman or anyone else.
Yeah.
And eventually Jeff Johns took over the character and rammed his theory through. But now, for all intents and purposes, yeah, he's a clone of Superman and Lex Luthor, which is what people call a child. Basically, Lex Luthor had a baby with Superman.
Yeah.
So hot. All right.
Well, they finally got all your letters.
I know. Yeah. I appreciate it. And oh, wow.
What a wonderful way of telling me that you love me.
Yeah.
Con-El is against the Batman Who Laughs.
Ooh! Kryptonite batarangs. Got kryptonite batarangs.
This is
Listen, we got Superboy Prime versus the Darkest Knight during Death Metal. Yeah. And that is the Batman Who Laughs at his most
Death Metals. That was the best issue of Death Metal.
That or Speed Metal was up there for me too. I like that one too. Yeah, I mean that was the Batman Who Laughs' most powerful form was as the Darkest Knight, and Superboy Prime, for all intents and purposes, is one of the most powerful forms of a Superman.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he didn't win.
Right.
But it's also one of the most...
we're taking the power level down, but I still think...
Yes. But Batman Who Laughs at his base level, he was able to corrupt Supergirl. He infected her and drafted her into his army.
Yeah.
And what works against Supergirl is going to work against Superboy.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, I really like Connor Kent. I like Con-El.
Sure, me too. And I don't really like the Batman Who Laughs.
No, but if we're looking at like the stats, he doesn't really have a chance. The Batman Who Laughs is formidable.
Yeah.
But even from like a strategy standpoint,
well, especially from that. But, but he's all the strategy of Batman and none of the moral compunction. He's got the Joker's chaos and like contempt for like life.
Who's smarter, Lex or Bruce? Like
Connor does not inherit Lex's intelligence.
Oh, really?
No.
What does he get out of Lex then?
The fact, issues, angst.
Oh, cool. Fair. The Batman Who Laughs.
It would be fun if, like, over time, they just gave him, like, a receding hairline. He's just kind of...
That's very funny.
That kind of does happen in Jeff Johns' Teen Titans, where he kind of, like, burns off his hair.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
So it's the Batman who wins.
Yeah.
That's his whole thing. His whole thing is, I'm Batman. I'm not a Joker who dresses like Batman. Batman always wins.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's the Batman Who Laughs.
Wow. All right. Next up, we have Claw the Unconquered.
Okay. Classic high fantasy hero.
Oh, right.
Hung out with Red Sonja for a bit. He's got a cool sword and a claw with no special magic powers. He just has a claw.
Oh, so,
Rare.
so a claw and a sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Claw the Unconquered against...
But he is unconquered.
Yeah,
There.
let us not forget.
Against Angleman.
Ooh, Angleman, the Wonder Woman villain who knows all the angles.
God, her fucking villains.
I know, God.
So by all of the angles, did you mean like all of the approaches to a situation, or just like
Yeah,
actual?
That's
Basically
kind of the
that.
conceit, is both like physically and conceptually, he has all the angles covered.
You know what? I
Okay.
didn't think Claw the Unconquered would win his match, but yeah, Angleman doesn't have a lot going for him.
I mean,
He doesn't
here's
have a sword.
Here's the piece I don't remember about Angleman. Is this paired with like an accuracy sort of thing, like a bullseye or like a green arrow or something?
Not
like
really.
that? So yeah, so knowing the angles doesn't help if you're not using them to like throw a dart and like ping, 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 and like get around Claw's sword. You know what I mean? Like unless you're using it for that. I guess he would always know the angle of the attack. Maybe he could just keep dodging.
So no one would.
But
win.
Angleman doesn't have like super agility, so his only advantage is just maybe knowing the move before Claw makes it.
In later appearances of Angleman, he does get this thing called the Angler, which is basically just a triangle that he holds in his hand. And it allows him to change like gravity and perspective, and lets him like teleport around. But it doesn't really have a lot in the way of offensive capabilities. And Claw the Unconquered is someone who can adjust to weird situations.
Here's what I think happens. It happens right away. He uses the angler, gravity moves, just as Claw the Unconquered is going to swipe. Basically, he misses with his sword, moves the gravity, falls on his sword, kills himself.
That sounds like Claw the Easily Conquered to me. Is that his name?
Look, he wasn't prepared for gravity.
Answer the man, Richard. Is
his name Claw the Easily Conquered?
No, sir.
Claw the Unconquered wins.
That's what I thought, you little asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, the ultimate point is that Angleman maybe could dodge or evade for a bit, but I think
he doesn't have a lot in the way of offensive power.
It's a war of attrition, but I think Claw still wins.
I'm saying, Angleman.
You're going to go down with that ship, huh?
Oh, yeah, always.
Yeah. A bunch of guys with triangles playing cellos and stuff while your ship goes down.
Yeah. All right. Next up, our next fight is Evil Alfred.
Okay, so our version of Evil Alfred.
Let's hear it.
He did kill the Waynes, but here's why. Because his whole life, he had built this tactical suit of armor, and he needed someone psychologically and physically to fill it.
Yes.
And so he decides to completely shape the life of young Bruce Wayne by killing his parents and making him train so that one day he can fill the suit. But he's not
he's
overly
Gendo
competent.
from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know Evangelion. I'm sorry.
Right.
So, Evil Alfred.
He's not overly competent.
No.
He did hire Joe Chill, but then Joe Chill wasn't good at taking direction.
Yes.
So he actually killed Joe Chill in the alley, put on Joe Chill's clothes, and then killed them in the alley.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I will say that this is a stronger character than Come Man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We're good at this.
Yeah. We should wait for DC.
Yeah. DC execs. Do you want to option Come Man or
Evil Alfred?
or the less competent version of a character you already own?
The character we already have.
Okay. Evil Alfred versus... Oh, this is not going to be good. Mr. Mixix Picklick.
Mixes Pitlick.
Mixius Pitlick.
Yeah, Mixius Pitlick.
Mixius Pitlick.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That one.
Hilariously voiced by Gilbert Gottfried.
That's
okay,
right.
Here's the thing. Does your Evil Alfred exist in a larger DC universe, or does he only interact with Batman characters?
No, actually, canonically for our evil Alfred, he also exploded Hal Jordan's dad's plane, and he's instrumental in the origin stories of heroes.
He just is a really good tailor.
So he would absolutely know how to get Mxyzptlk to get him to say his own name backwards.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Alfred has a lot he's bringing to the table.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Because Mxyzptlk is exactly the character who your master manipulators work on.
Yeah.
This is the guy who the outsider could have beaten.
Right.
Oh, well, there you go.
But again, keep in mind, our evil Alfred almost accidentally succeeds.
Yeah.
He still succeeds.
He does succeed, though.
Is his name Evil Alfred?
Here's what
unable to defeat people?
Here's what I'm going to say. This is going to be his undoing, though.
Okay.
Is that
nothing I ever do gets undone because I am so good at creating outfits
in playing the word game with Mxyzptlk.
Yeah.
To try and get him to say his name backwards.
Yeah.
I think the bad Michael Caine impression throws it off.
No, I can't do it.
I think is kill Tibbs yips him. No, that's not it.
Yeah, mix it. Oh, here's the thing.
Pick and mix it.
Oh, the speech training. It's not coming in handy right now. The mix is Tips is.
So the thing about Evil Alfred is that he also has a really bad English accent.
Yes, he's a bad Michael Caine.
Yeah, okay. It's Michael Caine's problem. We're really good at English accents. We're just so nailing that.
Yeah, I would say the problem is that Michael Caine's accent's not really good at being like us.
Alfred, I told you to go to your English classes.
We cannot bring Evil Alfred's mom into this.
That's it. Time to pick you up from trying to fight this guy.
Yeah, I think I'm giving it to Mxyzptlk. I appreciate the fucking hoops that Alex jumped through to give any sort of like credit to the character we made.
No, I am giving it to Evil Alfred. I think he can do this.
Holy
shit!
shit.
Accidentally trick Mxyzptlk into saying his name backwards.
Holy shit,
know what?
Richard!
I'm going to agree.
If Bizarro can get the best of Mxyzptlk, I think this guy can too.
Holy shit! And you quite know I have quite a rich history with Zorro.
But imagine the chaos if Evil Alfred pulled off like an Emperor Joker
situation
and took Mxyzptlk's power.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We're talking about Evil Alfred. We're talking about Emperor Alfred now.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Crazy.
That's what I want to hear.
I can't believe Evil Alfred won.
Holy shit.
My God.
Okay. Let's do it. Our next combatants, we have Killer Moth.
Okay.
Who's Killer Moth?
So Drury Walker, it kind of is like an anti-Batman. The short version is he kind of like he has gadgets. He dresses up and he will commit crimes as decoys to make Batman fight him, so other villains can do things.
That's an interesting. So he kind of just like helps other bad guys,
kind of like Prankster for Superman.
Yeah. He's like he's an anti-Batman.
He's also the first villain that Batgirl ever fought.
Yep, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Killer Moth.
He made Robin take his daughter to prom in Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, very briefly, he became a creature called like Charaxus or something. He was like a giant, like actual moth monster.
He hung out with Hellgrimite for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, he's up against Gorilla Grodd.
Ooh, Grodd. Yeah, come on.
I mean, it's Grodd. Mind control, and also just like if Grodd gets his hands on him, he can rip his arms off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really looking great for him.
Because it's not like Killer Moth is like as good as Batman and is also doing this thing. He's just like a guy. Like
he's not even like the third best evil Batman.
No, he's
not. Really?
No, he's not.
I mean, you got your Prometheus, you got your Hush, you got your Wrath, you got your
Talon.
You got your Phantasm. There's a lot of evil Batman out there, and Killer Moth does not rank.
No, he certainly does not. Sorry, Killer Moth, but Gorilla Grodd just beat the shit out of you.
You got your Azrael.
Wow. All right, for our second to last
Ooh, all right.
pick, we're starting with the Shade.
Ooh.
Alex?
The Shade. He is basically the master of living shadow. He's super powerful. He used to be a villain. Now he basically kicks about and does whatever he wants. He's friends with Starman.
Mhm.
He kind of defends Opal City when he has to. He's on fairly good terms with heroes and villains. And basically, like, he's got extremely powerful shadow magic. He can travel through the shadow realm, manipulate shadows to do whatever he wants. It's stuff that you don't really have much of a counter to unless you're a very specialized sort of person.
All right, who do we got?
They're against Cassandra Cain.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I love Cass so much.
I mean, here's the thing with Cassandra
Say your
Cain.
goodbyes now.
Cassandra Cain, one of the greatest fighters in DC.
Yeah.
And trained and raised to read body language.
Yeah.
Like, she knows the moves you're making before you're making them.
But Richard Swift barely has a body to begin with.
But that's the problem is if it's so dark you can't read the body language, does it nullify every advantage Cass Cain has?
I don't think she's like physically capable of hitting this guy. Here's the thing. Here is the thing I am going to say right now. Joker Last Laugh. The event.
Yeah.
2000.
Right.
Where all the villains of the DC universe got Jokerfied.
Right.
One of the Jokerfied villains was Shadow Thief.
Right.
Who has very similar powers to the Shade.
Except instead of being kind of magically connected, he has the Dimensiometer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cass kicked his ass anyway.
Wow.
Ooh. I want to give it to Cass.
Of course I wanted to give it
there's a big difference in competence level between Carl Sand's Shadow Thief and the Shade.
And Richard Swift, yeah.
The Shade is like alpha tier, you know.
He's the best shadow manipulator guy.
Oh my god. Why couldn't she fight fucking Pedophile or something?
I wouldn't want her to fight Pedophile.
Well, that's true.
I would want her to fight somebody worthy of her.
He wouldn't enjoy it anyways.
Yeah. But oof. Yeah.
I think begrudgingly I'm giving this to the Shade. Oh no.
I think the Shade wins, but he's not happy about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'd have to.
Oh, Cass, I'm so sorry. Why? Why, God?
So for our
that left a bad taste in my mouth. This last one better be good. Otherwise, I'm going to write this whole episode off as a loss.
Well, you can help by choosing who do you want one of the combatants to be.
Oh, so we only got one left?
We've got one left.
Interesting. Okay.
I know who it is. Alex, who would you like?
Who would I like? Well, I don't want to pick somebody too powerful. I don't want to pick somebody too weak. I want a real interesting middle of the roader.
You can't pick the presence.
I am going to pick one of my favorite B-list heroes, Mera, wife of Aquaman.
Ooh.
Well, Mera is up against Hawkman.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. I mean,
I love Hawkman.
My gut tells me Mera.
Wow, really?
Hawkman is a master aerialist, a great fighter. We'll take the point that Alex made earlier about Hawkgirl, that he's lived thousands of lives. He's mastered combat from all these different alien species at different times and eras and different weapons and shit like that. But all it would really take is for Mera to catch him in an aquakinetic ball and drown him. I mean, he'd reincarnate after, but she'd win the fight.
Wow. My point in picking Mera is that although she's usually thought of as just Aquaman's wife, she is one of the most interesting and most powerful heroes, just from a power
Yeah.
perspective, that the DC universe has to offer.
She's got the aquakinetics, right?
Yeah, I mean, she could do that. She could also do the thing where she could pull all of the liquid out of you.
Right.
Yeah. That alone fucks
she's the
basically
ultimate
everybody.
waterbender.
Yeah.
She took on the entire Justice League in Rebirth. There are prophecies of her drowning the entire world if she ever goes mad with grief.
Wow.
Like Mera is like 10 times more interesting than Aquaman, and I don't know why she's not a permanent member of the Justice League.
She really should be.
Yeah.
Take that.
Oh, of course I'm going to take that. I love
Aquaman. Okay. Aquaman's great, but Mera's powers are way more useful.
I love Mera. I would gladly allow her to step on my neck.
I drown you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess we're giving.
So sorry. We're both saying Mera then?
Oh, yeah. Mera.
I'll go Mera.
I like Hawkman though. Hawkman's cool. I'd rather hang out with Hawkman. I'd have more to say to Hawkman.
Yeah, I love Hawkman, but
I'd be too nervous around Mera.
I don't think he's bringing it to this fight. Yeah.
He's gonna try to do those like bomb diving like bird things.
Here's the thing. I've been saying "here's the thing" a lot on this show.
There's been many things.
Yeah. Hawkman has had all these lives in the past. He's definitely been an Atlantean at some point. He's not going to attack his queen.
Yeah, although technically she's not anymore. She dissolves the monarchy of Atlantis.
Yeah, she did dissolve the monarchy, sure. But we also didn't use Levi Kamei as our swamp.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that was the last battle. But the game is not done.
Holy shit.
It's time for everyone's favorite game.
Oh boy.
Can you guess the name of the character based on someone who does not read comic books can describe that character to us?
Yo! Love this game.
Oh, that's right. If you don't know this game, I send
one picture. You send one picture. You send one picture.
I send images to my wife of a DC character.
Or it's a DQ and I win.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, we all know if there's a DQ, you're losing.
Oh, yeah. I'm a sucker for a treats of pizza.
You're about the hot eats, though.
And the cool treats.
Yeah. No, I send an image to my wife. I send images of DC characters to my wife. She doesn't read comic books, nor does she care for them. She tries to give clues based on what I send her. I know who we're choosing. The Doctor and Alex do not.
That's right. Mm-hmm. We can guess as many times as we want. You can guess on each round, or you can wait for more clues. There's no wrong way to play unless you're Richard and you cheat.
Oh my gosh. The sorest of all sports to ever exist.
How could I be a sore sport when we didn't even play the true game last time?
Oh my God. Alex, you ready?
What didn't you get last time?
Richard sent two very different photos.
So similar.
Of a character.
So similar.
To his wife, and it compromised the integrity of the clues because one of the pictures had a very different physique from the other picture.
The physique was the same. The costume was the same.
And
they had the same facial hair.
We mutually decided that it was a DQ and it was a push.
No. Disagreed. Highly disagreed.
Right. It's because otherwise I would have guessed Demos.
Oh, yeah. No, of course. Are you ready?
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
I am prepared.
Okay. First clue. Bad posture.
All right.
Bad posture.
Dr. Savannah.
No.
Oh, man. I'm going to say the incarnation of greed from Jeff Johns' version of the Seven Enemies of Man.
Ooh.
Holy shit. No, but that would be...
Decide.
No.
Okay.
I guess Decide last time.
Oh, yeah. That's
right. No, not Decide. Clue number 2.
Sure, let's do it.
Old man with bionics that only works on his upper body at the gym.
Ooh.
It's not like Cyborgman or something like that.
Oh, it could be Cyborgman.
It's not Cyborgman, but that's incredible.
Yeah, okay.
Cyborgman was my father.
Yeah. Mr. Borgman was.
Yeah.
Or in a similar vein, the transhuman from Resurrection Man.
No.
Oh, that's a good call.
Bad posture, old man with bionics.
Old man with bionics.
Only works on his upper body at the gym.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't have enough to go on.
Clue?
Yeah,
clue.
Let's get another clue in there.
Third clue: stained glass eyes.
Are we talking about Carface?
No. I forget that's a character sometimes. That's fucking so stupid. No.
I love Carface. Tony Bedard character.
Okay. Stained glass eye.
Yeah. Stained glass eyes.
Eyes. Old man prosthetic or old man cybernetics.
Yeah.
Bad posture.
Works on upper body. Oh man, I think you beat me.
We still got one more. We still got one more clue.
No, sorry. Did you have one there?
No. Is it a new god? Is it a new god?
No, it's not.
I always think.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
All right.
The fourth and final clue.
Yeah.
Shark fin mohawk.
Omek?
No.
It's not like the cybernetics thing doesn't track here, but it's not like the mutant leader or something like that.
No.
It could be the mutant leader. No. Oh man. Shark. It's not King Shark.
No.
Shark fin mohawk, upper body, cybernetics, bad posture, but that doesn't necessarily mean hunched. It could be like
this really doesn't help me. Oh man. Yeah, I think woof. Okay. If I say I give up, will you show me the picture that you showed your wife?
Yes. Oh yeah, definitely. I will show you the photo before I will say who it is. Yes.
All right. Yeah. I'm not getting it. Oh, Despero. No.
Oh.
That was a good guess, though.
That was
a good one. The stained glass eyes is a tricky thing. We're not talking about some sort of like. There's not some like weird continuity version of like Crazy Quilt or something I'm forgetting, is there?
No.
Not
Again, I never choose like the weird.
How would I know?
version.
I thought you would never pick more than one picture, but now the trust is gone.
If this was a real person, those photos wouldn't from the same shoot.
No.
Oh my god!
Cyborg arms. Al Pratt has kind of a fin on his head.
No.
It's not Nuclon.
No.
I think I'm out.
Yeah, I
really
think I am
mad.
also out.
You're gonna be really mad.
I am?
You specifically are.
I am specifically.
Yeah.
Is this another fucking Legionnaire?
No.
Am I going to throw myself off the?
No, I will show it.
Okay.
To Alex, though.
Wait, I don't get to see it?
Well, but I wanted Alex to get to see it.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me see this one.
God damn it! We just talked about it last night.
it!
Oh,
I
talked
should have gotten that.
Fucking Kanjar Row. We talked about
It's goddamn Kanjaro. I'm such an ass. Oh, Gamma Gong me straight to hell.
I told you get mad about that.
I can't believe I didn't get Kanjaro.
Oh yeah,
It was all
right.
there. I can't even fault her for that.
We had all of the clues.
You had so many clues. You could have saved them. Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
I admit defeat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I knew it because I read it last night.
Yeah. Fuck. Damn it. Oh well. Well, I feel the only thing that makes me feel better about that is that Alex also didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was like, if Alex didn't get it, they're like, what fucking chance did I have?
The cybernetics threw me off.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, that's also the problem with somebody who doesn't understand what they're looking
That's
at.
the thing. The clues are just literally out of context, just based on the image.
My guess is because it's got those like bumpy things on the sides.
The eyes should have done more for me.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
If she said compound eyes instead of glass eyes, that would have done it.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, that's not the way the game goes, baby. Yeah. All right. Well, Alex, thank you again for coming on the show. You've got a lot of incredible things that you're doing in the DC universe. Tell everybody where they can find you and what you've got going on.
Sure. Well, right now I'm writing for DCComics.com. My column Ask the Question is coming back soon. I'm going to be writing a lot about the Pride Month, as I do every year.
Hell yeah.
So check out the DC Pride Anthology, which is out in stores everywhere on June 8th. I'll be doing a little coverage on the return of Milestone, so make sure to check out Milestone Returns and
That's
Static Season 1, which will be coming out soon.
God, so many good things.
I also have my own podcast, which I would like to plug here if I could do that.
Of course.
It's called Insert Credit. It's a video game podcast where I interview some of the brightest minds in the video game industry, just a bunch of stupid questions every week, like what's the day the clown cried of video games? It's a really dumb time, and I'm really proud of it. We've got a nice listener base and a very nice community, and
been going on since like 2001 or something.
Yeah, it's been going on since like 2000. It's the website's been around since 2001. The podcast has been around since 2012.
Crazy.
So if you're interested in video games at all, just as a concept, that's where we hang out.
Hey,
that's awesome.
That's we're all about that. Love that. That's a great one.
Check us out on archive.org, where we're getting new reviews all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. And what are your handles on social?
I'm at Alex Jaffe on social media. ALEXJAFFE.
Great follow. Great follow.
Follow.
Well, if you want to let Alex and the doctor know how quickly you got the clues this week.
I mean, listen, we know you didn't get it. We didn't get it.
I love that we actively are getting an email. We got a message the other day that was like, well, I've gotten all of the last 4 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for people to say that. Picture it didn't happen. I don't know how you take a picture of guessing something, but
video.
All right. I'd love to be back on the show anytime, as long as we are not discussing Cum Man.
I'm sorry, that's all we do anymore.
That's my rider.
Contractually on every episode.
I love that we've sunk to such a depth that now guests have demands.
But if you residents have demands, you can reach out to us through our various social media platforms to give us them. Why don't you talk to us on our Facebook?
Dr. DC Podcast.
Twitter.
At Dr. DC.
Instagram.
Dr. DC Podcast.
Of course, our email.
drdcpodcast@gmail.com.
Jump and hang out on our subreddit.
r/Dr_DC.
You can always send us a voicemail at
208-917-3238.
That's 208-917-DCEU.
If you're nasty.
And of course, go to our website,
drdcpodcast.com or .ca.
We want those 5-star reviews, but what we even want even more is give us physical mail.
Yeah, give us, sorry. I was going to jump to the other, give us mail. 301 Hogue Street, Hoge Street, Whitehorse, Yukon.
Y1A, 1V8. You can either make it out to Richard Eden, and I love that because then I take everything that I get with my name on it, or you can do Richard Reed Vanier. I can't even say your name because I want it so badly.
Amazing.
We've already received some incredible stuff in the mail.
Yes, thank you to the people that are sending us stuff. That's so nice of you.
Very, very nice. We love all of that stuff. But we'll give you something back, a whole other episode every single week.
Yeah, sign up for our Patreon. Patreon.com/DrDC. There's a $1, $5, $7 level. You get access to the Docscord, our awesome Discord community. There's lots of fun stuff happening there. Plus, at the higher tiers, there's extra episodes. There's video episodes during Fanagar. During this month, you get the second chance tourney. So any of those, any of the losers from this first round, they go over to the second chance tourney. They might sneak back in for the final of the Fanagar tournament of pandering.
Vote for Cass.
That's right. Vote for Cassandra Cage. She's in there. Please make up for what we did to her today.
That's incredible. And also, we're about to record an episode. Oh, you're going to want to subscribe now because we're about to pit all of you against each other.
That's right. The double dose episode this week on the Patreon is a fight night with you, the listeners.
That's right. Alex Jaffe, he's on that list.
Yeah. We're going to arbitrarily assign powers and decide who wins in a fight.
That's right. So the only way you can find out is by subscribing. So go to patreon.com/DrDC.
That's right. And of course, check out our other podcast, Ghostfacers, a Supernatural Rewatch.
That's right.
We're going through every single episode of CW's Supernatural.
Will you last as long as this podcast? Click this link to find out.
And we'll see you next week. It's Fanagar week next week. There's an episode every
fucking
day, including the annual at the end of the week.
Holy shit. Say goodbye, Alex.
I want to do one more thing before we leave.
Please.
Oh, do it.
I've wanted to do since the last time I was on the show.
Oh my God, do it.
Now we're going to Instagram, find some questions and answer them. That's been stuck in my head for like a month.
Yes!
Amazing. Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Adios.
They always fight for what is right. Live with danger and adventure. They are men of might.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.